Hey guys, we're finally back on the road again. We're currently on our way back to Brisbane to get the van serviced, and we're going to be installing a new barbecue setup too. So I'll give you guys a walk around on that. But yeah, we've just been hanging around sort of Gladstone, Tennant Sands area for the past sort of 8 weeks. Just been looking around there and catching up on a few things. But yeah, back on the road finally. Hey, getting itchy feet.
Yeah, it's actually been good for us to have some downtime, not traveling so fast. Yeah, I think like as a traveler, you just kind of need to remember that this is life as well for us. So, you know, you do need that rest period. But it's been good to have a bit of routine, but now we're also really itchy to hit the road. Yeah, so Brisbane, and then we're heading west.
Yeah, so I think we're heading through Chinchilla, Roma, Injune, and then Carnarvon Gorge. So yeah, keen to get that done, and yeah, get moving.
Yeah, Carnarvon Gorge we were meant to do last year, but we missed it because of the wet season. We basically decided to then completely change our plans and head north, and that's why we did the Cape. So
worked out well.
Yeah, we've kind of backtracked a bit now just so we can go do Carnarvon and the inland way, and after Carnarvon I actually don't know where we're going. We're just going to keep making our way north, I think. Yeah. Maybe head back to the coast.
Who knows?
We just don't know.
We're just winging it.
But anyway, we'll take you guys along with us, and
we'll keep you posted.
Keep you posted. Gonna go get a photo with the watermelon.
Yeah, I reckon. So I just pulled up in Chinchilla for the night. Yeah, we checked out the Chinchilla weir, the famous watermelon, and I wonder why it stinks around here.
This is a dead fish.
Dirty old carp.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if there's anything like really iconic to do around here, drop it in the comments below. We'll check it out on our way through again. But yeah, it's not bad. Check out the Chinchilla camping grounds here at the weir. It's pretty cool. Yeah, front row access to the weir, pelicans and all that stuff down there. But yeah, I think we head off to Roma in the morning. We're staying at a mate's place tonight on a farm, so that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, we'll keep tracking out west to Carnarvon Gorge.
Yeah, that's where we're off to next.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that one. We were meant to do that last year, but it was closed for wet season, so that's why we actually did the Cape.
Yeah, so it worked out well.
Yeah. So now we're just doing what we were meant to do last year.
Yeah, see what comes up tomorrow. Come on, get up, up, up.
So we spent the night at what was it?
Chinchilla. Stayed at a mate's place on the farm there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. Would have been good if my drone didn't play up. Would have got some epic drone footage of the cotton farm. So that was good to check out.
We really enjoyed it because I haven't had that kind of experience on a farm before with a farmer who could actually like take us through the farm and explain it all to us.
Yeah, it all works. And
yeah, it was really like just actually really cool how they make it all happen. we've then decided to detour on our way to Roma. We've just called into Condamine and had lunch at the Condamine pub at his recommendation, and I had no idea until my mum actually just messaged me, but turns out back in the 50s, 60s, my pop's auntie and uncle actually owned that pub, so that was a bit of family history for us.
Fun fact.
Fun fact. It's a beautiful old pub and they do good feed, so if you're ever in Condamine,
check it out.
Stop in for lunch. And across the road you've got the park there, and they've actually got the water markers from all the floods. So back in 2011 the Condamine River peaked at 15.25 metres. The whole town went under, so they actually got evacuated and stuff like that. So a little bit of history across the road in that park as well for it. So now we're on our way, we're heading
2 miles and then
3 miles to Roma.
Yeah.
We don't know where we're stopping yet, if we're stopping at a free camp before Roma or if we're just going to continue through to Roma and stay at one of the caravan parks there yet. We're just going to see.
Yeah, see what we stumble on, eh?
See what we stumble on, yeah. Anyway, keep you updated and follow through.
We've just pulled up at Judd's Lagoon for the night. It's a little free camp just out of, what's the township called?
I think it's Yulaba.
Yulaba.
It's
so,
about 45 minutes from Roma.
Yeah.
So
not a bad little camp. It's free.
Yeah.
You can get firewood there. I think it's about $6 a bag.
Some toilets as well for those who don't have that. We like it. It's a nice little campground.
Yeah, the sites are pretty big. The water's a bit dried up, hey?
Yeah, there's not much
River's
water
not
in the lagoon.
There's fish jumping, but they're there.
Yeah,
I think they're just carp, but.
But one thing that really did disappoint me about this one is there's glass all over the ground.
Yeah.
And it's actually pretty much everywhere. So, you know, just as someone who travels with a dog, like, I've picked it all up.
Oh, just kids as well.
Yeah, well, that's what I was just going to say. Like, you know, I'm conscious of soldiers' feet.
Yeah.
I think people just need to be conscious that others travel with kids, and that'll hurt them too. So,
yeah.
Yeah, just clean up after yourselves.
Yeah, not a bad little camp, eh? Just taking the dog for a walk.
Yeah.
Loves it. What a life.
We've ended up on a road. I actually don't know where we are.
No, we better turn around. Oh, we'll keep on tracking.
Yeah. Come on. Well, this is definitely not where Siri said it was.
So red hot tip, don't follow your Apple Maps because
Siri lies.
it'll lead you in the wrong direction, we found out. The bottle tree is not where Siri says the bottle tree is.
We're going to try finding this bottle tree. Let's hope these signs keep pointing us in the right direction.
Follow the signs, eh?
We found it, apparently.
Here it is. It's pretty big.
It is pretty big.
Yes, for your own reference. So here it is. Comes into a bit of a cul-de-sac here, and there you go. So don't follow Siri.
We'll have to grab the street name for you.
It's massive.
So I'm going to show you our GPS so you know where whereabouts we are. So
Edward Street, there you go.
you're on Edward Street. You're looking at 269 to 275. Alright, corner of Edward Street and McDowell Street. That's where you're at.
Go check it out.
Don't follow Siri.
That's been our work site there. Built those two tanks. Curtis Island. Bringing back memories.
I like seeing this stuff. It shows me what you've been up to.
Alrighty, so we just pulled up in this one for the night. What's it called?
Up and down Caravan Park and Farm Stay. It's just outside of Roma.
It's about 5 minutes heading out of Roma. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just come for a walk, and they've got heaps of like animals and sort of stuff like that you can check out. Heaps of cows. Yeah,
we've got an audience and stuff.
They're not too sure of Soldier, but what do you reckon, boy?
They're very curious of him though, aren't they? They're so curious. They've actually gotten as close to licking him.
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it, so we're keeping our distance, but...
Nah, they're bloody friendly, eh?
Yeah, look at this fella right behind us. He's trying to get as close to Soldier as he can.
Just creeping.
And if we walk, watch it, ready?
Now they're not going to follow.
Now they're not following.
Here you go.
Oh, here they are.
Here it comes. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's only in what, 20 bucks a night, unpowered, or powered site's 25, I think. So
yeah,
it's good just for a stopover.
Caretakers are really, really friendly. We actually think we might stay here for another night tomorrow night. Yeah, but there's camels, goats, an alpaca, a couple of bulls, lots of cows, chickens. Oh my gosh, they're following us now.
They're hungry.
Well, feeding time's 4 o'clock, so maybe that's why we are being followed.
Maybe.
It's 3 o'clock now, so it's very close to feeding time for them. But yeah, no, it's really cool. I also think there's little baby goats which we're going to find, so we'll see how we go.
Alright, let's go find them.
We can get out of the cow paddock.
Okay. We are at Injune. We're just going on a bit of a walk, the lagoon walk. There's not much to do here. It's just another stopover for the night, and then we'll be at Carnarvon Gorge campgrounds tomorrow. So
yeah, so I needed to do some washing, so we've pulled in at the race course there and have hooked up. It's $15 a night. Apparently it's like, I think it's $10 more if you choose to stay at the caravan park, and in all honesty the facilities aren't much different.
yeah,
So
yeah, $15 a night, power and water.
yeah,
That's pretty cheap. It's good.
And there is a little cafe here which I was hoping to go to, but they've already closed.
The information centre.
At the information centre. Apart from that, there's really not much else to do. It's a sleepy town. Apparently this is the last stop for fuel before you get to the gorge, so fuel up. And the same with your water tanks. Fill your water tanks up, drop your dump, visit the dump point, and get yourself ready to hit the gorge tomorrow.
Do they have a dump point here?
There's no one here.
Yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah.
So we have a backup cassette as well for that reason, but yeah, we'll hit Carnarvon Gorge tomorrow, and hopefully there's more to do out there than here.
Yeah. Well, the lagoon's really full. Like, I was expecting it to probably be dry. Can you see it from here? We're just doing the walk right now. Best thing about traveling with the dog.
There's a bit of water in it.
Yeah, there we go. See? You can see the water.
That's about all the excitement we've got for the day. Oh well, hit the road tomorrow and see you at Carnarvon Gorge. Look at that for a view. Not bad. We've just pulled up at Sandstone Park, Carnarvon Gorge here, and far out. The views are insane. What do you reckon?
Yeah, there's about like a 360 degree view all around us. So
see if you can see it. first morning at Carnarvon Gorge.
It was really hard to get up this morning.
It's too early. I think we've got 19 k's to cover today, so it's gonna be a mission.
At least.
No, we'll get there.
No, like at least, because there's a lot of offshoots. So it'll be a minimum of 19 k's today.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit nervous.
Should be interesting.
We've just left Solgy at the caravan park, so I'm hoping he's behaving.
Yep. No,
so I'll give you guys an update on how that goes with having a dog at the caravan park as well, because I've actually never had to do this, but we cleared it with the caravan park lady and she said that was okay. So
yeah, it's good. You didn't have to put him in a kennel, just left him at the van there tied up. So
apparently because of his size, the kennels were going to be too cramped. Yeah. So that's probably something to note if you are doing Carnarvon with a dog. The kennels are small. But if the dog's well behaved enough at the van, they're right to stay there, and she's going to check on him throughout the day as well for us.
Yeah.
So
anyway, we'll take you along with us.
So on this one. Not cool.
It's like dead silent in here, and someone got a bit scared when I threw her off. Oh no.
I'll get you back.
No, you won't.
You know what, guys? This came from him almost having a punch on with a bloody wallaby. Because it did the same to him.
No, it didn't. Don't know what you're talking about. Someone's got a problem with spiders. We've got an issue here. Just jump over it. So I think the hardest part about this little trail is from
the artwork onwards.
Not falling in the water, because there's a heap of little creek crossings that you have to get past. It's not too hard, but yeah, you got to keep your balance. This one's nearly fell in a few times now, but we're still high and dry. But yeah, a lot of rocks and stuff you got to climb over. So. But it's not too hard, but a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, make sure you got bloody good footwear too, because you'll get blisters for sure. What do you reckon?
We're about 450 meters, I think, from the big bend.
Yeah, so we're nearly at the end. So
nearly there.
We'll show you when we get there. Finally here. So cool, yeah.
This is what walking 20 k's together does to you.
My feet are wrecked.
Same. I think my shoes are actually a bit too small for me.
Yeah.
So my toes are sore. My knees are sore.
Yeah, it's a mish, but we got there.
Yeah. We've got one last thing to go, and I think it's the Big Fern or something.
Yeah, we'll do that and then call it a day. Get back to the van.
Yeah.
Have a beer.
Oh yeah.
And that's us. See if we want to do more tomorrow.
Yeah, we've got 3 tracks that I don't think we're going to achieve.
No, we smashed it. We smashed it today. We got right up the end there of the Big Bend and sort of worked our way back, and yeah, just saw some little bits and pieces on our way back. So nearly there.
It's been a big day. Well, I think it's what, 1 o'clock now? 1:30, so we've been working for about 7.5 hours now.
Yeah.
We're going on to 8, so
No,
gives you an idea.
It's worth it. It's scenic anyway.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful, but it's a big day.
Heck yeah.
And takes its toll on you,
Sure is.
especially if you're old.
Look at that.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I don't know if the GoPro's going to pick it up, but that's awesome. Let's go.
So we're just left Sandstone Park at Carnarvon Gorge there. Anyone looking at visiting the gorge, we do recommend staying there. It is such a beautiful view.
Yeah, you want to give yourself at least sort of 3 days, I reckon.
Yeah.
1 day walking, the second day finish off the tracks, and then the third day just relaxing, because you'll be absolutely buggered.
Yeah.
We got to the end. We got to the end of obviously Big Bend and come all the way back and ventured off into the little tracks. But yeah, we're absolutely knackered by the end of it. I think we done
26.5 k.
Yeah, just over 26 k's.
And apparently,
yeah,
according to my steps, we did about 33,000 steps. So yeah, we really enjoyed that, but we were sore, we were hurting. So yeah, take some good footwear as well. Plenty of water. We took about 3 litres of water with us. And ran out.
Camelbacks would be the go.
Camelbacks actually would be a good go.
But make sure you've got yourself some decent footwear too, because we had like just sneakers on, and yeah, our feet were hurting by the end of it. I reckon hiking shoes would be the go.
I think I aged about 30 years.
The tracks aren't obviously smooth, rocks everywhere, creek crossings and all that sort of stuff. So
we did lose count of creek crossings. I think we got up to about 15 on the way there, and then obviously had to jump them on the way back. And they're not like the rocks aren't evenly placed out, are they? No. Like you're kind of trying to really not
you got to watch your step, but yeah.
We saw a lot of people taking those walking sticks as the the hiking sticks.
Stabilizer.
I would take them. Have we known about them?
Yeah, so there's a few things we do a little bit different, but
yeah.
All in all, definitely get out here and check it out. Allow yourself 3 days to do everything, but yeah, I recommend it.
Yeah, 100%. And just for anyone following us with dogs, Sandstone Park is the only dog-friendly section of Carnarvon. So they do have kennels there, but when we got there we found out Soldier is a bit too big for the kennels.
Yeah.
So they were happy for us to tie him up to the van and just leave him there for the day, and he was happy doing that. He just hides under the van and chills out under those water tanks.
And there is a dump point out there too.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah,
so dump point, they have toilets. You can buy water, I believe, at 30 cents a litre, but they prefer that you bring all your water with you. So Yeah.
But yeah, that's the wrap. We're heading to the coast now. Going to try and squeeze a Fraser trip in. So hopefully get over to Fraser Island and check that out. And then we're going to be heading north to Darwin, I think. Head our way up the coast and yeah, something different.
Looking forward to jumping into the Northern Territory once the wet season's over and we hit dry season. So that's going to be a new one for me. And Corey can show me where he worked in Darwin.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll keep this posted and yeah, stay tuned.
Bye.
Cheers, guys.